What is up, guys? Welcome on back to Madden 26. And, this year, instead of doing an off-season video, I'll just go over as fast as I can kind of what I did. I did 3 trades, actually. I should have just kind of kept the video. But I did 3 trades and had a lot of draft picks. I had like 3 first-round draft picks. So I got a lot done, but the video was kind of blah. It's kind of boring. But it's not something I can't just throw in the front of this. So basically, let's go through the roster. I'll show you kind of position by position and kind of what I did. So quarterback, it's just going to be the 2, Hinton and Howard. I didn't need a third last year, so I let Daniel Jones go. Same exact running core as last year. Fullback's the same. Wide receiver is a little bit different. Roman has 1 year left on his contract. He's up for a contract. I don't know what my cap space is going to be like, and I may lose him. So, with the 10th pick of the draft, or the 9th pick of the draft, I think it was, I picked this guy, Mike Ellington. I believe it was the 9th or 10th. He was top 10 pick. So, he's the same basic receiver. Not that I went out and handpicked him for that, but he's going to fill that spot if Roman leaves. So, right now, it's going to be, the receiver's going to be Lamb, Roman, and Ellington. In 3 receiver sets, it's going to be Lamb and Ellington on the outside, and then Roman in the slot like he always is. And then 2 receiver sets is just going to be Lamb and Roman. If I can extend Roman, I'm absolutely going to. I think I can. I think he's basically going to be the only big player that I'm going to have to sign. So Roman will get paid, unless I just have no money. Because all of my team is under contract for like a decent amount of time, like all of it. So this is going to be the team for a little while. Same tight ends as last season. Tackles are a little bit different. Harbor has been added. He was a first-round pick. I forget what pick he was. I had 3 first-round picks. I forget what pick he was. Yeah, the 20th pick of the draft. So 6'6", 309 pounds. And, something happens to Asanu or whatever, he can step in. He's going to be kind of a main backup is what he's going to kind of be right now. Same guards, Tyler Smith and Woodard, who's kind of developing nicely. I know he's not very high, but I've been developing him for a while. He was a low pick. So Batista, and my other first-round pick was this guy. He kind of dropped in my lap. So he's going to kind of be a main backup in the interior of the line. And Harbor's going to be like a main backup on the exterior of the line. And then Ramsey will be the backup center. Or if he can come as center, and he can come as a guard, whatever. Bolden, same thing, Bolden and Byron. Knapp, who's kind of injury prone, but he's only 23 years old. He's an 81, 6'5", 327. When he's in, my offensive line runs fucking flawlessly. But anyway, Rollins at the right tackle. Same exact defensive ends. Henderson, Reese, Jones, and Quincy. Quincy, I believe, is starting on the other side. Okay, so here's the first trade. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. You'll notice people missing over here. The wide receiver spot, Adonai Mitchell's not there. And Tyler Guyton, who was like what Harbor's going to be this year. Tyler Guyton, number 60, is gone. I was about 15 or 20 million under the cap. I traded both of those players. I only got a second and a third-round pick for those 2, which was fine for me. Because I freed up about 15 or 16 million dollars of cap space. It also allowed me to trade for this guy here, Bradley Dawson. Now, Bradley Dawson's at 86. He's only 23. He was a top 10 pick of the draft last year. He's got a gold development trait, and he's going to be a premier player. So I traded Phillips, number 98, my other defensive tackle, plus a lot of draft picks. I traded Phillips, 2 second rounds, 2 third rounds, and a 4th round pick. So I traded a lot just to get him. That they would not give him up. I went and I grabbed him, but he's now my defensive tackle of the future, along with Daniels, Williams, and Sewell. So I'm super happy with my defensive tackle. Finally, my defensive tackles, I've kind of been piecing them together. Daniels was out all last year. He was gonna kind of be the main guy last year, but he ended up being out, and now he's got someone physically kind of dominant right there on the inside. So I've never had a physically dominant defensive line. I've had some good production on sacks, but not really gap controlling and stuff. And I think Dawson's going to fill that pretty well. Hopefully it'll allow me to play better defense. My defense is so up and down. One more trade. I traded Williams, number 47. You guys probably never even started seeing him play. He's been with me since the beginning. I traded him for this guy Turner, and I got a 3rd round pick. Now Turner's interesting because he's a silver star development trait. So he's only 70, but he's got a faster development trait. That's good. So my linebackers, Sam's going to be Brown. Sheffield's going to be at the mic. Toon is going to be the main backup. Randall and Gregory are going to round out the Wills. So Gregory and Toon are the main backups. Right now, Gregory, number 0, and 41 are the main backups. Freeman was a guy I drafted this year, I believe, in the 2nd round, and he ended up being good with a hidden dev trait. So that's really good. That's really, really good for him. Yeah, 2nd round pick. So last pick of the 2nd round. And nice size, 6'2", 240 pounds. He can probably play all 3 positions in my defense. So I've got a nice young core of linebackers that I can actually afford to lose one. If I need a trade or something like that. I mean, I have one too many linebackers, but I'm good with that. As far as corners go, Grant was drafted this year later on. He's 67, but he was drafted, like in the 4th or 5th round, which is fine. Corners are exactly the same. Boswell and Dyson are going to be the starters. Palmer's going to be the slot. Monroe, the main backup. Clark and Grant will be there for emergencies. Gaither and Wharton, who are my starting safeties, are obviously going to be my starting safeties. Again, Gaither's out for like 10 weeks. So I'm going to start Romero. I know Belton's there. If Romero doesn't play well, I can put Belton there. But Romero is a lot younger. He's only a 70, so I can get him some. I'm going to put him at strong. No, I'm going to put him. I'm not sure if I'm going to put him at free or strong. I think I'm going to leave him at free. Then put him at free safety, and I might put him. Actually, I might switch that. I might put him at free. Leave him at free safety. And put Romero at strong. But Wharton is very good in run support. That's why I think I might leave him. I think I'm going to leave him down there. I think I'm going to leave him as strong. And Flaherty and the punter McNamara. So, yeah. Teams very, very similar. I did make some changes. I did make some trades. I got younger. I have people who are under contract that I don't need to resign. I don't think I'm going to have many people to sign next year. I think basically Roman, and I think that's really about it. I'm not kidding. I might have another player or two in there. I like all of my players are under contract for a while. So anyway, let's play week 1.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Now on one sideline, a look at the Jets head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. Facing off with them, the head coach of the Cowboys. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go on EA Sports. Jukes one defender, and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season. You want to make the most of that chance.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. to really create some indecision now defensively.
It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Let's go. Go.
Sending him on the dive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
From the 37. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7.
Looking to the air here. All the left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal.
Viking 18.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Second and goal at the 17-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Number 17.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just shy of the goal.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field.
And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He'll begin his return from the 11. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Big shot to begin the drive, pass him up beyond the 40.
And the Giants first down.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. Dart out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
And it's third down.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To number 83.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Dart gonna throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the set.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
The Giants are set to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on first. That one's complete over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 47. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go, start. Hiking 18. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
41.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go. Panther 60. Go.
From the 41. Setting up the screen. Breaks the tackle, still going. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Ready. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Fourth down punt upcoming, Brock, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it.
Giants take over.
Now here comes the New York offense. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. The give here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Here goes Dart to the air. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, New York.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Dart's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st down, Giants.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. One of the tight ends motioning right. They'll run now on 2nd down. We'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. They'll run the counter. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to the well again. 2 yards on the run, but a tough spot upcoming. We've got 3rd and 12.
2nd down at the 17-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Stays upright. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Ready?
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to have about 2 with second down now.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Okay, ready?
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Go! Viking 18.
Dive play straight ahead. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
Let's go. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Quick.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. Start. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Get up.
They'll throw it. It is caught left side. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on it. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Another carry for him. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard
18 Cardinal.
line.
18 Cardinal. Ready?
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's third and goal.
Third and goal.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys looking for a bigger lead before the break. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal.
Ready?
Here's a give straight up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. On first and 10, clear start. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And Doc's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
A gain of 12. And the Giants first down.
Back to pass on first and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 4.
From the 38. Complete over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down, New York.
Dart setting in the throw here. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New York.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
17 yards. First down, Giants.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They'll come to the line here. Second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Dart out of the shotgun. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second.
Let's go now. 18 caught.
On first down, here's Dart. The throw is caught. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Dart gonna throw again. Has it down close. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming here from the 12. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Let's go.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Very short kick taken at the 19. And a good effort here as he gets it out. Past the 35-yard line. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock.
Ready.
Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third.
Ready.
They'll run here on first down. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal, and because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Ready.
They go play action on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
forced to the ground.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down.
40-yard line.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Finds his man over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
16-yard line.
Ready? Ready, ready?
Blown back gets the handoff. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down behind the line of
This is
scrimmage.
one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This one's caught. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down and less than a yard.
Looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. This is going to be a turnover on downs. New York to the line. First and 10. Hill now from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 16. Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Third down.
From the gun, here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Giants will have a first down.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. Go.
Running it now out of the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Tackle made at the 24.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
And the Giants first down.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Catch made underneath by the back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Out of the gun, a give to Hill. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Throwing on 3rd, here's Dart. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And plenty of hang time on this one. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First and 10 at the
One
42.
play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Number 2.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
He's got it inside the 10. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Giants 7.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Now Dart. Brought in right side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
Complete to
A
number
19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
45-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. To go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Tight end going in motion here. Caught, nice gain left side. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is...
And in, touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th.
The kicker on for the point after.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 16. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Giants offense all set to get started. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has it downfield working the left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 31-yard play. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Looking to his fullback now. He's still going at the 30. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Sending him on the dive. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
The back grabs it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go... way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants tie this game at 21. Fielded at the 14. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Cavity lying.
Right up the gut. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Get it. Hut, hut.
Here's the handoff. Has some space inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a fourth-quarter lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 21.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has it at the 11. Juke the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants about to get to work on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Completed over the middle. And after making a catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. Hits his... Oh, he lost the football! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
No, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Oh, he loses the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Go!
There's a dive up the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run now on second down. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock's only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. This game right here, partner, has been a really good demonstration of why they value this guy beyond his running ability. Look at what he brings to their passing game as well.
Yeah, tremendous boost for the offense and a tremendous nightmare for this defense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys feeling lucky with a 7-point lead.
Here we go. Here
Victory
we go.
formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
And they'll take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
The give here on second. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. He'll take a knee here as that clock approaches the 40 seconds remaining mark. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.